Hey guys, this is MB, and in this video I will share my betting model projections and today's qualified bets. Yesterday a winning day, and right now I'm sitting at 10 units of profit. The goal is to make around 30 units, 35 units of profit at the end of the season. And in this video I will share my qualified bets based on my projections, and at the end of the video I will also answer quickly a couple of questions. I will not make this video very long. So let's go to today's games. Yesterday I had it was a winning bet 2-2, but it was not a really good day because the closing line was negative, which is not good. But anyway, let's go to today's games. The first game, Toronto against Cleveland. Kevin Gausman, Tanner Beebe. Based on my betting model, Toronto should be small favorite. This is basically 50-50 game. I believe there is some small value with Toronto. Yesterday I had Toronto. It could be a winning bet, but unfortunately they lost in extra innings. I'm not sure if I beat the closing line. This is much more important than the result at the end. Seattle, Minnesota. I don't see enough value. I have this close to 50-50 game. Also, bookmakers have this close to 50-50 game, as you see here. So not enough discrepancy. And then we have the first qualified bet, Tampa Bay Rays against Kansas. Yesterday I had Tampa Bay. It was a winning bet. And today also Tampa Bay Rays. I have them at 1.5 unit. The market also have them as a favorite, but I have them at 1.59. Bookmakers 1.89, and based on my adjusted Kelly, this is 1.5 unit play. Okay, Houston, Philadelphia. Yesterday, Houston was an underdog winner, plus 137 or 2.37 in decimal odds. And again, I think they are underrated. Their price is underrated in this game. Okay, those are different terms. If we're really precise, I should say the price is underrated, not the team or not the chance of winning, because bookmakers or the market also thinks Houston should have better chance to win this game. But I think that this probability should be higher based on my analysis, and I have Houston at 1.75 unit play. In decimal odds, this is 1.70 unit, and I have one underdog bet, Chicago Cubs against St. Louis. Lefty against righty. Based on my projection, St. Louis should be a small favorite in this one. At least this is close to 50-50, but based on my projections, St. Louis should be small favorite, as you see here. Bookmakers have them as a small underdog, and I have St. Louis at 1.5 unit play, 2.21. We can quickly check this game here. We have Chicago Cubs and St. Louis. I prepared one simple table where the spreadsheet scrape basic data, basic statistics, so I can show you this, and then I turn this into the probability. So what we have here, Imanaga against Palante, both winning pitchers so far in terms of winning record, and based on my numbers, Palante and Imanaga, they will be very close in terms of advanced statistics. In Sierra, Imanaga slightly better, but other ERA metrics, Palante is slightly better. And the bullpen will be slightly on Chicago Cubs side, so I need to move myself, but bullpen is a little bit on Chicago side. Chicago also better in the lineup. This is very interesting. The lineup bullpen, current form, St. Louis slightly better. Once we include the home field advantage, St. Louis should be a favorite. So this is interesting because here we have small advantage or very close to numbers. Bullpen is on Chicago Cubs side. Hitting numbers are also on Chicago Cubs side, but the betting model calculates in the back that St. Louis should be a favorite based on my idea. We will see. Okay, so St. Louis is plus 121 qualified bet. Okay, so I'll go back to projections quickly. So those are three qualified bets: Tampa, Houston, St. Louis. not just money line, but this is money line, right? But always you need to pay attention to the odds, because the odds are the things we are hunting, not the teams. Okay, this is something we need to understand. Okay, then we have Jeffrey Springs against Detroit. I don't know who's pitching, I forgot, but he's average pitcher because he's not qualified for my betting model. Dodgers, Colorado, Kershaw, Gomber. I think Colorado is a little bit underrated in this one, or if I'm more precise, Dodgers are overrated for this small price. I would not touch Dodgers for such a small price. Miami, San Francisco, I would stay away from this game. And Atlanta, Mets, I think the odds are completely fair. Okay, so those are all my qualified bets for today. I will just address a couple of questions and a couple of views. Yesterday, I created a little bit longer video. So the thing is this, okay? First of all, if you want to win at sports betting, you need to no. If you want to win at sports betting, games must be analyzed. Okay, this is a fact. So the next question is, who will analyze games? Okay, or if you like, if you want to win at sports betting, you need to find plus EV. Okay, there are two ways to do this. You can do arbitrage, you can do steam betting, you can use oddgem or some odds screeners, where you compare basically soft bookmakers lines with Circa or Pinnacle or other bookies, and when they don't move the line correctly, then they highlight those bets and you bet. Okay, those are just some hacks where you mimic others. This is one way. Okay, this is not sustainable in the long run. Okay, I do this for 25 years, and if you want to stay in the game for 5, 10, 15 years, some people say I'm successful, and then the guy is betting 1 year. Okay, I'm not talking about this. Okay, if you want to win in the long run, so if you want to constantly take profits, they can be small profits every single year. It can be 5,000 American dollars of profit, 3,000 American dollars, 10,000, 30, depends on your bankroll. Okay, but imagine that you have a skill that you can take each year only 5,000 American dollars, and then you can reinvest this in 10, 15 years. There will be some change. Okay, and this is a game changer. Okay, and you do something you love. You can also work something, but let's say that you love betting, you love analyzing number, and you can have a skill to do this. Okay, and those hacks, they are short term. Okay, many bettors know this because they are getting limited. Bookmakers are catching this, odds screeners, arbitrage, everything else, and if they find you, they will ban you. Okay, that's why you see many bettors are arguing on Twitter about these bookmakers and so on, because when they highlight the bets, bookmakers exactly know when when so many bets are happening, because they do this. Okay, so they're not stupid anymore. Okay, and these opportunities, I believe, in the future will be even harder to catch. Okay, this is legitimate way to make money. Use all kind of hacks. Okay, use sports book bonuses, use arbitrage, use odds screeners, use steam, everything that you can. Okay, this is very good for building a bankroll. You can make 10, 20K. But as I said, in the long run, if you want to win at sports betting, at least this is what I see, and this is based on my long-term involvement in sports betting. I believe that you must become a sports bettor that can find his own unique angles and the edge. Okay, you can not rely always on others. Okay, of course, if this is just a joke or this is a fun, this is completely okay. Then you don't need to watch videos, you don't need to bother with this. Just have fun and you just bet if you don't take it seriously. But anyone who is taking seriously, if you want to win in the long run, you will need to change the lifestyle. You will need to change and transform into a sports bettor. Okay, this is one thing. The second thing, so you need to analyze games, you need to find plus CV, and then somebody need to analyze games. So either you do this or someone else will do this. But who will do this? Okay, for you, in the long run, if someone is really qualified better for 10, 15, 20 years, and I don't know if anyone who is betting for 20 years successfully and watch this video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is so many time, energy, knowledge, skills, read books, everything else put into this, that it is hard to just constantly share for free with others while others don't do anything. So it is very hard to do this. Okay, in the past I was in secret betting force portals, and I was connected to the best tipsters in Europe and also in USA, and they told me the subscribers and followers never make money because they always screw something. They cannot get the same odds, and at the end of the day, if you want to take sports betting seriously, you will need to become a sports better. Okay, and the next thing which I think will be very important is the attention and attention span in the future. Okay, this is something I was talking yesterday. Why this is important? Because I believe the percentages of winning bettors will drop in the future. In the past, around 5% of bettors actually win. So we're all playing the game where only 5% of chances that you win. Okay, so very small percentage of people win in the long run, and that can show actual profitable results, and that are actually emotionally intelligent, disciplined, so they can take money before they lose it, and they can turn this money into something valuable like investments or something like so. It is a complete game. Okay, and in the future, this is what I believe, maybe I'm wrong, the attention span will be very, very important, and most bettors will be on mobile phones, and the rest who will sit in front of computer, who will have the ability to sit, read, and dig into the numbers. Maybe this is one specific group of people who are a little bit more introverted, a little bit more nerdy. They will win, and I think they will win even more, because at the end of the day, you will need to find your own unique angle in sports betting, whether this is baseball, international basketball, esports. It is all about how you can use the numbers and stats and then find EV. And anyone who will use unique betting models, and betting models don't need to be super complex or super you don't need to learn Python or something like that. The spreadsheets are completely okay, because you get the information, you turn them into probabilities. Maybe you will need 5 minutes more than if you have everything automated, but if you do this every single day, you can find angles and you can win, and you can always adopt to a new game because you have the skill. Okay, I think this is very important, and those people who will have attention and the skill and understanding, and will be ready to sit down, open the computer, and stick to the numbers and analysis, they will win in the future, and they will maybe win even more in the future, because with more people, with more liquidity, there will be more cash involved. Bookmakers will make more money, and once they make more money, they can also raise the limits. Okay, this is my prediction for the future. And the next thing also is this. Okay, so most people are looking for picks. This is first group. The second people are looking for systems. Okay, this is very close to people who are just followers and picks chasers. This is very similar group, because if you're looking for someone who will give you the picks, or if you're looking for someone who will give you the system, so you blindly type the teams into the betting model, then you fail again. Okay, I don't sell systems. Okay, this is very important. I don't sell systems. I don't have systems. Okay, I cannot guarantee that my betting models will work forever, or that you will just get this betting model, you will type teams without thinking, and then you will become rich. What I guarantee, that you get all my knowledge, and I will teach you how to use Google spreadsheets, how to use betting models, and I will teach you based on previous records. If I make 100 units from baseball, or 40 units or 30 units with NHL, whatever, this is based on past results. Okay, I don't know if this will happen in the future, but this is something nobody knows. Even if you pay for sports picks, you always pay for the past results. Okay, you don't know how this will adapt in the future. However, if you pay for sports picks, if you're a follower, you don't get any skill. And the best predictor of future success is your skill. Because once you have the skill, once you have the knowledge, once you have understanding, then you will have better chance to adopt and win. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Okay, then the next thing is how you can find the information. Okay, because in sports betting you will need to find the information, whatever this is. Okay, when I see people asking some question that they should find, for example, if you ask what is a unit, and if you ask a person, you will probably not win at sports betting, because those questions should be already answered, and you probably don't have either attention span, motivation, or you don't have detective skills. Okay, for example, you need to find my email. Okay, if you have questions, don't comment below. I'm happy if you comment below, but send me the email. Okay, if you cannot find my email, then you probably don't have enough skills to find information about the betting. Because in betting, you, for example, when I created a esports betting mall, I had to use my detective skills, searching skill, to find information about something that I didn't know. Okay, and when, for example, and people also, when you buy something, okay, and they ask, is this subscription, or this is one time product, or what is this? I like to say that people win at sports betting are those people who read, who can read. And we come back to attention span and mobile phones. Okay, many people are very, very impulsive, and they don't have the attention span to read. I also, when I buy some washing machine or something, or TV or something like that, I also don't read whole terms, and I don't know everything. But the people, but of course, if I buy TV, this is not that important for me, right? But if you are in sports betting business, okay, you need to have that detective skills, searching skills, and attention span skill. Okay, this is more like a character. Okay, you need to know what you need to have, and every sports bettor has this. Okay, then the last thing I want to say about buying systems. Okay, and I like to say this. This is one of my favorite anecdotes. When the young guy came to Mozart, and he asked him, "Hey, how can I write a symphony like you?" And he said, "You are too young for this." And he said, "How I'm too young? You were writing symphony. You're also 21 years old." And he said, "Yes, but I was not running around and asking how to write a symphony." Okay, because if you're passionate about something, you already know what you want, and you don't ask these questions. You don't have any questions. Okay, you simply know, you read everything, you don't have questions, and you get it. Okay, because most people are looking for that final thing that will make them rich, and this is not how the things work. Okay, if I hire a guitar teacher, I will tell him, okay, give me 5 notes and give me one song, so this can be a huge success and I will become successful singer. This is not possible, right? You pay a coach, he will show you the notes, and you don't ask what will be out of this, because you're passionate about playing a guitar, and you automatically do this. You find every single coach, every single song, and you try to play it. Okay, and this is how success is made. Okay, and in sports betting world, most people are just looking either for picks, for systems, for models, for some final formulas, so they can type and they can make money. There is no guarantee in sports betting. Okay, from today I can lose every single bet, and every single my betting model can be the worst betting model in the world. Everything can change, but that doesn't mean that the knowledge and the formulas are not valuable. Because when I was young, I would grab every single course, book, and the betting model, especially betting model, if I would find someone. But I started in 1999. There was no internet. There was nothing like this, or not internet in this way, and there was no social media, no YouTube, nothing, right? And back then, I would do everything to get some, just to look inside how professionals do it. Okay, and people right now are just uh, you know they just want final product. Okay, back then we were like students. I had a group of bettors on the internet in secret forum. We were like students. We were like grabbing everything. We were prepared to grab everything that was available out there, but it was nothing out there, right now. You have everything. You have books for $20, you have courses for 500, for 1,000 American dollars. Those are the things that one person put whole life into this, right? Whole life into this, and you basically get this for very, very small, very, very, very small trade. Okay, and those who are passionate, those who have detective skills, attention span, those who sit in front of computer and are willing to do the work, I believe they will win in the future. Okay, this is just my prediction. And I'm not sure if this will happen, but this is just my opinion. Okay, I hope it was valuable, and I hope we also win today's bets. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you next time.